Daytona Beach, Florida is home to Hanksters Hot Rods, muscle car and collector car showroom. America's #1 choice for premier collector cars for over 30 years. Today we have an extremely desirable piece of inventory to present to you, one that I feel will sell extremely quick. It is one of the most desirable muscle cars of all time. It is made by Chevrolet, and it is a 1969 Camaro. Let's see why this vehicle is going to get out of our inventory pretty quick. First of all, it's a big block car. It's a 502. It's a crate motor. I don't know when it was dropped in, but you know, a lot of the components of this car and this engine compartment appear to be newer. Let's take a look at the cowl tag. That will be on our website. We will have a still photo of that for you to break down if you choose to. On your driver's side firewall is your master cylinder and your brake booster, telling you the car is equipped with power brakes. On the driver's side front of that 502 block, that is your power steering reservoir. Car does have power steering. And then, look, you got a big block 1969 Chevrolet Camaro with an AC compressor. And yes, it does work. You know what else? We've got a 5-speed Tremec in this car. It's a manual shift, big block, 12-bolt, AC, power steering, power brakes, silver car, black stripes, SS style. Start off in the hood. Your black stripes, I believe, are painted on. I do not feel any kind of vinyl lip. And if they are vinyl, they're definitely cleared over, but from my perspective, it looks like they're painted. The paint on the top of the hood, fenders, hood scoop, everything looks real fantastic. Cowl area, I don't see anything blistered, bubbled, cracked, no debris, no water spots in the paint, anything like that going on. Front of the car, headlight clarity is awesome. SS badge is fantastic in the center of the grille. Grille itself is in great shape. Black spoiler down low, that's in good condition. Your lower valance where your turn signal indicators are, those look good. Your front bumper chrome, no chrome peel, no patina, no rust. Fantastic looking car up front. As we step around to the driver's side of the car, you have a 502 badge on the front fender. You have 5-star Riddler wheels, radial tires. The wheel opening has a chrome accent there. That looks to be in good shape. Your SS Camaro badge on the driver's side front fender is in good condition. The paint on the driver's side front fender is all in good shape. High, low, up top, everything real nice. No blistering, bubbling, cracking, spider webs, clear coat fade, anything funky going on up front on the driver's side fender. Let's jump momentarily to our glass clarity, starting with the front windshield. No issues as far as any kind of cracks or chips, splits. All your chrome molding that encompasses the front windshield looks to be pretty good. There is a little dent right there. I'm not sure what happened. You know, somebody, I don't know, dropped something on it. It wasn't us. But overall, pretty good glass condition up front there. Your roof, same as the hood and the top of the fenders. Nice uniform color and clear. No clear coat fade, blisters, bubbles, cracks, debris. Real nice uniform paint color up on top of our 69 Camaro. Moving back to our glass one more time, you have your driver's side door glass and your vent window glass. Those both look to be in good shape. You have dual chrome mirrors on each door. Your driver door closes nicely to the front fender and to the rear quarter. There's no issues there to talk about. And then at the bottom of the door, there's no paint issues either. You have an aluminum rocker molding down low there. That looks to be in fairly decent condition. There is a little brush touch right there. Looks like, you know, something got nicked there a little bit. Somebody brush touched it. The driver door panel up top here, that's vinyl. No rips or tears or any kind of fading going on. Armrest is nice, not ripped or torn. Your door panel at the bottom is not all warped. Let's take a look in the back seat where you have OEM rear seat belts. The black vinyl back there looks to be in good shape. Your dome light illuminates when you open the driver door. The seat back's not falling off the driver's seat. There is a little, it's not through, it just looks like maybe the vinyl dried out a little bit. There's a split there, but it's not torn through. Your driver's seat, your cushion's good, the back's good. You got your SS steering wheel, that looks to be like it's in good shape. Your carpeting underneath the floor mat, that's not ripped, torn, faded in any way. 3-pedal car, like I made the statement earlier. You have a Hurst shifter. It is a 5-speed car. Dash pad's in awesome condition. Sun visors are in good shape. Let's move to the rear quarter on the driver's side and take a look at the paint. Starting up high, and then we're going to move down low. There's no paint issues going on around the wheel opening or low on the quarter. All 4 wheels, by the way, look to be in pretty good shape. Take a look at the still photos on our website of those. Once again, Riddler wheels, chrome finish. And then behind the wheel here on your quarter, there's no issues there. Jump up to our glass clarity on the rear window. That looks good. It had to have been replaced at one point in its life. It's in way too good a shape to not have been. The back of the seat there looks to be in good shape. Your speaker shelf, we'll figure out if the radio works on the test drive. Your black striping that started out on the front of the car continues in the rear of the car. Once again, the black stripes on your spoiler and on your deck lid in real nice shape. Before we get into the trunk of the car, let's take a look at the chrome on the rear bumper, your tail light bezels there, dual exhaust coming out beneath the lower valance. Everything in the rear of the car looks to be in good shape, just the same as it was in the front of the vehicle. Let's check our trunk. Trunk mat, no jack, no spare. See what the trunk pan looks like. That's in good shape. You can see that there's no issues there as far as any kind of holes in the trunk pan. Let's take a look at the passenger side of this car. Real nice body lines on the car. No waves down the quarters, doors, fenders. Check out the passenger door there. See how nicely it closes to the rear quarter? It's a nice car. It's a real nice car. Let's take a look around the wheel opening here on our passenger side and lower portions of the quarter, both in front of and behind the rear wheel on the passenger side of the car. No problems there. Glass clarity. Passenger side door glass, quarter window glass, everything looks real good, real nice and clear. And I already mentioned how nicely the door closure is, your door gaps. Take a look at the passenger side door panel here. The vinyl up top's in pretty good shape. The chrome coming off just a little bit right here, about that long. It's not off the door yet, but it's kind of, looks like maybe somebody glued it or something right there just a little bit. Other than that, the door panel looks to be in pretty good. Oh, there's a little section. See, that's what happens to these door panels. Those chrome pieces kind of wear off a little bit and start falling off. Looks like it happened down there at the bottom. The door panel itself, though, in real nice shape. None of the vinyl's torn, faded, ripped. Armrest is in nice condition. Passenger side seat, both the cushion and the vinyl, seat back, seat cushion, bottom, everything's in real nice shape. OEM seat belts, front and rear, clipped where they're supposed to be in the front. Got a gauge package there in front of your Hurst shifter. That's going to be photographed on our website, as well as we'll show it to you when we're on the test drive, see what is and isn't working. Hopefully they all are working. Let's take a look low on the passenger side door. where you can see there's once again no issues as far as paint is concerned. The paint on this car is pretty damn nice. Let's end on our passenger side front fender here. Show you the SS badge there on underneath the Camaro, and then low on the fender and around your wheel opening. Everything looks real nice. We're going to end it with our 502 badge that's up front, just like it was on the driver's fender. Extremely nice car. I mean, think about this. You have a 1969, the most desirable year of the first generation Camaro, at least for most of us. 1969 Camaro, big block car, power steering, power brakes, air conditioning, Tremec 5-speed, silver car, black stripes, center console. Just a fantastic piece of inventory available here at Hanksters Hot Rods of Daytona. Let's put it up in the air. Check out the undercarriage. Before we do that, I want to encourage you guys to visit our showroom in person to check out this 1969 Camaro. I am in this business. I get to buy and sell a lot of cars every single year. So I'm very familiar with classic cars. You may not be, and that is perfectly fine. That is what we're here for. We are more than willing to educate you on your purchase prior to making your decision. If you're a first-time classic car buyer or a more specific or particular buyer, I do not encourage you to buy a 40, 50-year-old car sight unseen. You know, we do the best job we can to offer full disclosure and transparency on each piece of our inventory, whether it is a Hankster certified unit or whether it is a consignment unit. But there's only so much we can cover with 80 to 100 photographs and a 20-minute video presentation. When you're here, you can experience the car for yourself. We'll pull the vehicle outside for you and check it out real well out in the natural sunshine. We'll put it in the air. You can check out all the portions of your undercarriage, the bottom of the motor, the bottom of the transmission, your tire condition, your suspension components, floor pans, gas tank, headers, exhaust. We'll let you drive the car. You can see how it accelerates, how it stops, steers, rides, handles. This way, when the vehicle shows up to you wherever you are located, there are no surprises because you were here and you went over the car for yourself. Yesterday, we sold 4 cars. Not one person came to see it for themselves. So even though I do these videos to the tune of 5 to 7 videos per week, and there's 52 weeks in a year, people still, 90% of the time, believe it or not, do not come to our showroom to see the car in person. It is not what I encourage you to do, especially if it's your first classic car. If you're a collector that has 4, 5, 6, 10, 88 cars, those of you out in Texas, you know, you'd probably be pretty okay pulling the trigger on this one without coming to see it. But again, if it's your first classic car purchase or it's been quite some time since you've owned a classic car, do yourself a favor and check it out in person. Let's put our 69 Camaro up in here and see what the underside of this car looks like. Underneath our 1969 502 big block Camaro, lots of cool stuff going on underneath this car. So let's start with the disc brakes up front. Upper and lower control arms are both tubular. And you got your coilovers, so you have an upgraded front suspension. You can't see any of the front of the pan, so let's see if we can maybe catch a glimpse of the back here at all. You can see a little bit of the driver's side over here, past the header. Looks nice and dry at this time. You can also see a little bit of the passenger side because it has a mini starter and the header is clearing the motor quite a bit. So everything looks to be in pretty good shape at this time. I do not see anything leaking. Covering the flywheel, you have a scatter shield. How about the headers themselves? I don't see anything punctured or collapsed, so that's a great thing. Cross member supporting the tranny up, that looks to be in good condition. Tremec 5-speed. Nothing coming out of the tail shaft seal or your speedo cable. That all looks to be in pretty good shape. Frame rails on the car look good, both driver and passenger side. Floor pans look nice all the way back. Look like they're all one solid piece. Nothing going on there as far as any kind of patchwork. Your exhaust system goes into an X pipe here. Looks like somebody got a little too close to something. It's not punctured, but there's a little dent in the exhaust system. Nothing major, but probably somebody took something that was a little too high and skimmed it there a little bit. But the rest of the exhaust system looks to be pretty good. Once again, no rot holes in the mufflers, in the pipes, no type of rust whatsoever. You have a 12-bolt rear paired with that 502 big block up front. Let's see if I can pull a date off the tires. It's 2017, so let's check our tread condition here. You do have good tread left. Your wear bars are way down there, so you got good tread, and then there's no dry rot or cracking going on either in the sidewalls or between the treads themselves. One of the most iconic muscle cars of all time, the 1969 Chevrolet Camaro. It's a beautiful day here in Daytona Beach. Let's set the car down and go have some fun. Before we do, let's discuss how to pay for this vehicle. If you are a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank and bank wire transfer. If you are financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do 5 to 15-year loans on these cars. 10% down of the purchase price. So if the car is 50 grand, you're talking about putting $5,000 down. If you would like to do more, you most certainly can. However, they are going to require a minimum of 10%, even if your credit score is perfect. If your credit score is not so perfect, or your debt-to-income ratio is a little higher, they may even require 15 to 20%, but that's between you and the lending institution. We provide the means. We have nothing to do with the approvals. That is between you and them. Once the vehicle is funded in full, we put the car through a pre-delivery inspection. They're old cars. Anything can start leaking. Anything can stop working. Anything can malfunction at any given time. Therefore, we put the vehicle through one last shakedown prior to it leaving our facility to make sure it's standing as tall as possible before it leaves to head your direction. Once it's through inspection, the vehicle goes through detail and then a carrier is dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipment. Typically, we can have a driver here within a 48-hour window. However, if you are in a more difficult destination or you're on the West Coast, please allow us 4, 5, 6 business days to get your car moving. But we do promise you we will get your vehicle as quickly and as safely as we possibly can. We know you're excited to get your new ride. We're excited we earned your business, so we will get it heading your direction just as quickly as we possibly can. If you are handling your own shipping or you're coming to get the car on your own, we'll let you know when the vehicle's ready. Let's set our 69 Camaro down and go drive it. Okay, inside our 69 Camaro, we have a horn. Wipers. Driver's side turn. What do we got on the odometer here? 82,781. Title reads exempt, true miles unknown. We do not know how many miles are on the car. Tack. Passenger side turn. So if anybody wants an awesome business to get into installing classic radios on classic cars, because 90% of them do not work, including this one. And guess what? Hanksters Garage is in the business of installing radios on classic cars. So talk to Nate and maybe he can make that thing talk for you. Also, people spend, I don't know, $5,000, $6,000 on a transmission, but not 25 bucks on the plate. So we bought a new plate that's over at the shop. It's going to go right on there for the correct 5-speed pattern. I wasn't going to hold up a test drive. I know it's a 5-speed. I know how to shift. So, but this is 4, but it will be 5. Battery voltage, temp, oil pressure, and fuel all working. Let's see about this AC. And it is blowing ice cold. Nice, I like it. Boys did a good job on the AC. The AC we do not need today. For a change, it's relatively cool here in Florida. We are like middle 60s, so we're gonna do windows down. Headliner's in good shape. Dash pad's in good condition. We're idling nicely. We'll keep an eye on our temps since we are in a big block car, but right now we're at about $1.55. That's fantastic for a big block Chevrolet. Let's see what kind of power this thing's got. Well, this car runs fantastic. Let's start off with our speedo. You can see that's working, and it is accurate. We have nice tight steering in our 69 Camaro. We are cooling properly. No engine vibrations, tranny vibrations, none of that stuff going on. Shifter's not shaking all around. Staying in gear, not popping out of gear. Car's tracking nice and straight, just like it should. This is a cool car. We have no front end vibration, nice and lined up front. Our brakes are good. I already tested those. We'll show you those here momentarily. Like it. This is a good car right here. Oh, here's our brakes. Look at that. How nice. No pulsation vibrations whatsoever. Alright, we got a green light. It's going to stay that way. I'm going to slow it down so I can drop it to first here. Alright, we ready? There's fifth, 80. This thing's a mover. This is a fun car. Look at that. 60 miles an hour. Look at how tight this front end is in this car. That's 60 in a 50-year-old car. Very, very, very nice ride. Fantastic. If you've always wanted a 69 Camaro and you can afford it, I suggest you snatch this one up. I've sold a lot of them over the years, and this is probably the nicest one we've had in our showroom so far in 2024. I like it. Great color combination too. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. So you can find all the photos of our 69 Camaro along with this video presentation you're watching right this very moment. At full retail price, this car includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. It covers the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. It doesn't cover oil pan gasket leaks, tranny pan gasket leaks, blown up AC compressors, dead batteries, brake pads, tires, and anything else you can think of that's not part of the drivetrain and that is internally lubricated. It does, however, cover any major mechanical breakdown should there be one, and let's hope there is not. But you never know with old cars. Is the price of the vehicle negotiable? It most certainly is. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. No exceptions to that, so you can just bypass that question. Also, the shipping comes off. At full retail price, you get the security of our warranty and you get the luxury of our shipping. And that luxury includes us checking into the driver to make sure they're properly licensed, bonded, and insured to carry this fine piece of equipment. Paying the driver when they pick the car up, arranging the pickup, arranging the delivery, tracking the progress of the shipment, you know, all that fun stuff. At a negotiated cost, you can do all of that fun stuff yourself. Maybe you are a collector or an investor and you have your own method of transportation, maybe a carrier you've used in the past that you had a good experience with, or your own open or enclosed trailer. You are more than welcome to use your own transport. And if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State, you will have ice cold AC in your big block 69 Camaro to drive home in. Let's do one more temp check. Look at that temp. It's not even 180. It's a big block car. It's crazy. You know what that tells you? That tells you the vehicle, the cooling system is doing its job. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Central Florida, Daytona Beach. And our website is hanksters.com. Check us out.